Mother, you gave me life, but sometimes I wonder if you did it quite right. I wonder why you stopped holding me tight and why even a compliment can turn into a fight.
I'm proud of you, son.
Convincing.
And you crack out your whip to tame lions that beg to swallow me, but now I am in this den.
Dark.
So I willingly crawl into that warm orifice and they lock me in with locked jaws, locked hearts, exposed claws, ready. Locked eyes on your soul that they see is torn, but Dad, they could tear some more. Not even needing to feed on my flesh anymore because they know that the butterfly wings I so freely flutter tire with the expectation that you will be there to tear them from me. And even lions consider that to be a fate worse than their feast. And I understand you are torn and maybe you only wish to borrow the pieces of me so that you can feel whole for once. But you're so smart that you're stupid because you cannot see the complete divinity in me and what I will be. I am your missing piece. Not this one or that, but all of me. So stop. Feel your chest. That thinking, that beating, that breathing is just your brain, your heart, and your lungs trying their damnedest to live up to what they already know that your spirit will accomplish. Son, you are the reason that I continue to press, to fight, to go on. But I can't fight my feeling that you have questionable behavior, so I keep pressing the issue. And why do you give a damn? Yes, I know they are colorful, but this is why my wings are tired. Even rainbows know how much energy it takes, so they only show themselves after the rain. And I know you know that. So sit on a goddamn rainbow with me, sip this tea and drink this world up in every color but black and white because that is not how I think. But oh wait,
your fat ass might break this bridge is what your mother would say because she can't seem to realize that the potential in another is not measured in size. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I see you staring back at me, pointing out the flaws I already see. And I remember that night you threw that picture frame across the hall, glass cracking in half as it shattered against the wall, and I cut myself crying, trying to piece it together after its fall. It wasn't just fights over cleaning my room or doing good in school. You decided to insult my character too. Maybe you hated that I got it from you. I made a sad attempt to superglue that picture frame back together, but it won't look the same. Nestled between four sides of glass was a picture of you and me. I looked about no older than 3 with smiles so wide even God could have seen, and I just wished our lives would have stayed so carefree.
But I will build anything, and no, I may not contain the power to force 2 grains of sand into glass, but still, you somehow hold this force to knock even my attempts back down.
And the cracked glass reflects these beams of light through a skylight window, to a place where your somewheres and your maybes go, to a place where I am 3 years old, grinning with an ice cream cone, before you could berate me and complain about the calories I consume. Desperate and hungry for a piece of the moon past all the stars in the night sky, where I would never hear you insult me, but where I could see our faces in that photo, grinning ear to ear, and I know she's still here, that woman you were, who loved me so much. Where did she go?
Because I am breaking my back for you, and if these walls could talk, then they would tell you that these ceilings get no higher. But they can. In these children, they are the highest points in the sky, and you are nothing but night. Dark, empty, void-filled night. And we are the million tiny points of light that give you purpose, and with the minds without limits, we light you up so you can feel as though from the ground, you are what those people admire.
When I was little, you spent hours putting me in dresses and curling my hair. Your attention was intoxicating.
Poison.
A daughter wants so badly to be just like her mom. Growing up with you was this ticking time bomb.
Boom.
My soft little hands pressed tightly to your palms, and in the blink of an eye, that little girl was gone. Instead was this woman, convinced she was wrong. And I know somewhere there's the woman from the photo. She exists inside you like that little girl exists inside me. Somewhere, she loves me as much as I love her. Somewhere, she looks at me with loving eyes. But right now, Mother, you despise the person that I am, even though I constantly try to please you.
To the point that I am slitting my wrist to spend every erythrocyte on the art I bleed out, and you think the $50 that you gave me last year is still with me. But it's not about the monetary.
You are not with me. And you quit things before you start, and I'm attempting to impart my own insecurities deep within you so that you can learn to hate yourself too, and I know it's only stemming from your grandmother's inability to love me, but it's a vicious cycle and no one's perfect.
But that is no excuse.
So excuse me.
Stand back and watch while I pick one of those points from your night's neglect because my children don't ever have to wait to turn 18 to meet me. I will place them in a petri dish, splice their potential into a potent potion that will burn a hole through my heart so they can feel it. Because from our broken upbringing, we will have broken down the beauty from the production that you produce from your beast and capture its unimaginative being into our bodies because unlike you, it is how we will live. Woo!